What's up, YouTube? Today, we're going to build a stand to the Dream Tank. Stay tuned. Welcome back, fellow reefers. First and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in on this terrific journey. And today's a special day. This is episode 2 of the Waterbox Peninsula Dream Tank build. And as I said before, we're going to build a stand to this bad boy. Man, when I tell you that this tank is heavy, this tank is heavy. It took, we only had 3 of us to actually lift this thing and get everything together, but, ooh, man, I wish I had more people to help because it was a struggle. But we got it. It's up, it's in the house, and we're getting to this stand. So it took longer than expected to get this stand put together, and the reason being, as you guys can see, I kind of customized the stand. I wanted to look a little bit different, not your average stand, and you know, that's just how I operate. So I wanted to shout out to Holla at Your Reef Boy. I got it from his channel where he had vinyl wrapping, and I guess he helped a friend, you know, get a little pizzazz in the interior of his stand. And I thought, you know, I wanted to do that, but I was going to paint it, but I didn't really want to paint it. So I'm glad I came across his page, and I went on Amazon and ordered it. Now the downfall is because, again, this has started right when this whole quarantine, stay in your house thing started, and it was really tough to get the parts ordered. So right beforehand, I had ordered a set, and I didn't know how much I needed, but I wanted to test this, so I just ordered like a 3x5 foot of the orange, and then I ordered a 5x12 for the white, because I had more white that I was going to customize, because the stand actually comes, it used to come all white in the inside of the stand, but for some reason they updated it and it's black in the interior, and I didn't want the black, I wanted it in the white. So I ordered a kind of like a high gloss white vinyl. So I got it in and realized, man, I need some more material. So right when I tried to reorder it, either they weren't shipping out because of the whole pandemic, or it was going to take like way too long. So I had to do some research of trying to find other parts, and then the other vinyl that came in wasn't the right color. It was a whole fiasco, but we got it. And then, so getting the stand actually putting together, I'm gonna tell you this. If you can get help putting this stand together and not doing it by yourself, I would encourage you to get somebody to help you, because doing it by yourself, it was a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little difficult. I had to use my feet, my hands. I mean, I looked like I was in a straight circus. My wife was laughing at me. My dog kept popping up in front. It was a lot going on. But I got it together. I would say this video, I actually had to chop it down and speed it up tremendously, because it took about almost 3 hours to put it together. Of course, I was taking breaks here and there because I was getting frustrated. I had, so the stand comes with 2 manuals. So it comes with the actual parts for the stand itself, and then it comes with how to plumb, but it also has the instructions on how to put together the stand as well. So I had those 2 things. That still wasn't enough. So when you see me walking back and forth away of the stand, I was actually going to my phone, because Waterbox actually did a good job of having a YouTube video of 2 guys putting up a stand. Unfortunately, they didn't have the stand that I was making. It was either the 7225 or the 5025 that they no longer cell anymore. So I kind of had to guesstimate here and there what he was actually doing in some parts, but I got it together. Whew. Boy. I mean, I think it came along pretty good. Like I said, it was a little frustrating. It might look like my t-shirt is a little sweaty, but that's kind of like the design of it. It was a little sweating intense, but I wasn't sweating that bad. And then, like I said, I'm glad that they had the YouTube video, because some of those instructions in that guidebook that they give you wasn't very clear. Like I said, if you've ever put together IKEA furniture, you know what I'm talking about. They have the pictures, they have the tools, but they don't tell you where you're supposed to put some of the parts to go where. It was just like that, but a little bit worse. So like I said, that video helped out a lot. This is getting towards the end, and those doors, I don't know if anybody else that has a Waterbox stand, but for me, and it may be because I was doing it by myself, so it might not have been structurally sounded, but those doors, it took me another hour just to get them adjusted to where they kind of had like not too many gaps in between each door, and to where it was leveled and stuff like that. But the doors seemed more tough to put on than the actual stand itself. But I finally got it together. It's a little gap towards the front of the Peninsula side of the stand, like on the towards the camera. So let me go ahead. But I kind of did that on purpose, so I can kind of see if the light is on or not under the sump that I have for the refugium that I'm going to be putting up later on. But here's the finishing results of it, man. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. You guys be easy. Peace. So we're going to dive into it. So let's get it.